Welcome to today's video, where we'll be exploring how to access a three-array from the first element to the last using pointers. If you're working with arrays and pointers in your programming projects, this topic is crucial to understand. Being able to navigate and manipulate data within arrays efficiently is a fundamental skill for any programmer. In this video, we'll break down the steps involved in accessing elements of a three-array using pointers, ensuring that by the end of it, you'll have a clear grasp of how to do so. To start off, let's understand what an array is and why we use pointers with them. An array is essentially a collection of elements, all of the same data type, stored in contiguous memory locations. A pointer, on the other hand, is a variable that holds the memory address of another variable. When working with arrays, we can think of the first element as the starting point or the base address of the array. Accessing any element within the array using pointers involves calculating the offset from this base address. Now, let's consider our 3x3 array. To access elements in this two-dimensional structure, we use a combination of row and column indices. However, when dealing with pointers, we treat the entire array as a one-dimensional sequence of memory locations. To illustrate this concept better, imagine the 3x3 grid laid out in front of you. If you wanted to start from the top left corner, the first element, and move across each row to access every single element until you reach the last one at the bottom right corner, how would you do it? Using pointers, we start by pointing to the first element of the array. Then, to move to the next element in the same row, we simply increment our pointer. When we reach the end of a row, i.e. after accessing the third element, to move on to the next row, we add an offset that equals the number of columns times the size of each element. This process continues until we've traversed all rows and accessed every element, from the first to the last, in our 3x3 array. By understanding this step-by-step movement and how it correlates with memory locations, you can efficiently use pointers to navigate any two-dimensional array. Arrays store elements of the same data type in contiguous memory location. Pointers are used to hold the base address, first element, of an array for navigation. Accessing a 3x3 array involves treating it as a one-dimensional sequence and using row and column indices to calculate offsets from the base address. Moving across rows requires adding an offset that accounts for the number of columns times the size of each element. In accessing elements in a 3x3 array from the first to the last using pointers involves understanding how arrays are structured in memory and how to calculate offsets to move between elements. By grasping these concepts, you'll be able to work more efficiently with two-dimensional data structures. If you have any questions about this topic or would like further clarification on any of the points covered, please leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content on programming topics and tips to enhance your coding skills. Thanks for watching.